proceed.
Okay, we're all good. Okay, so last session. What happened last session, guys? You guys.
The big floaty ball thing. It was
Yes. So yeah, so
you guys did.
You guys finished up the slard fight.
Idiots.
You guys finished up the slard fight and then fucking jumped over the fence at the back of the graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's right, bro. We did that too. Hey.
You're like, oh well. I mean, you didn't kill the lizard-like creature. He just zipped. He just was like, wow, peace out. And then you guys went past some lakes, lots of lakes. And yes, and you guys camped down by a lake, and a few of you were woken in the evening by a flash of green light, and it kind of interrogated you, albeit slowly, to hand over the phonograph, which, good-natured as you were, Sonny, you attempted to do, but then it later occurred to everyone else that maybe that was such a good idea when its motivations became a little bit more known. And Charles got a bit of information out of it, and also felt like he persuaded it to go to the town of Brecken, but not before.
Prepared.
Not before it decided that you probably had the phonograph in your possession.
How could he? Damn.
And sought to eliminate you.
Led him to such unfaith beliefs.
Yes. And you knew it was a living spell, and a fight ensued, and you vanquished it, but not before getting kind of wrecked. Especially you, Heinrich. Well, that's kind of the norm. Srasmor slept through the night.
Hardwin's one front liner.
Slept through the night like a babe, or what? Is that what he would like?
Yeah, I know. I am pretty much the only front liner when you're on the floor all the time. It's pretty hard.
I'm on the floor because I'm too worn out from carrying both of our weight.
Nice one, guys. Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. 90 movement speed.
Hello.
Yeah. You guys. So yeah, that happened. Red also did not join in. As he said he was under the weather. That happened. You guys traveled for a few more days. You're going to travel.
We all were under the weather, but I mean, none of us were complaining.
I mean, I was unconscious. I didn't really have a choice. Sorry, Jay. Continue.
I have no idea what Sonny. I have no idea what you wrote.
Dungeons
He wrote
and
Dungeon and
Dysfunction.
Dysfunction.
Oh, I see.
It looks more like Dongan and Dysfunction.
Yeah, you gotta
I don't like how your ethnicity changed halfway through that sentence.
Yeah, it's fucking. And then you guys, instead of going along the path, you guys, Heinrich noticed that there were going to be 4 humanoids along that way, and you guys decided to skip over a mountain instead. And you guys passed by with little to no complications getting to the top of Oslo. So yeah, you guys arrived at Oslo last session. Now, as a description, you kind of like start like passing through like outskirts. Yeah. You guys start passing through like outskirts and things like that. Like just like what seems to be like logging mills and things like that, where like there's lots of cart tracks and like deep cart tracks going one way, but a lot lighter cart tracks going the other way, sort of thing. So there's clearly some heavy logging going on in like in that sort of outskirts, and you pass by a few people, like they wave kind of friendly to you. It's kind of like late afternoon. I think I can't remember exactly what time I said last session. It was like 4 o'clock or something like that. As you guys
time to go up to these people.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
That's fine.
let's go up.
They look like simple folk. They're waving to you as you like pass by.
Okay, that's all good. I won't go up. I just
Okay.
He'll go up and whisper, "I'm evil,"
and then scuttle away.
in the darkness of an alley.
Yep. Yeah, so you guys all arrive at Oslo, but it like you kind of like you start to like it's like a trickle town sort of. So like there's like the outskirts which aren't as built up as say like
There's the slums and the rich people part.
no, it's not. It's not. There's not a wealth disparity. It's more like there's things that need space are further outside of town. So like grain mills,
Oh, okay.
and
So
like
smart city planning.
logging mills.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't got right into the thick of it, but it
Okay.
seems
Start from
like
now until the town expands more and has to
Yeah.
consume over the logging.
Seems like a classic.
But
Classic suburb.
looking down into the town, it's a lot of wooden buildings. I think I mentioned that last session, and then it has like a port, quite a large port. Yeah.
What about a starboard?
No,
I'll
it's
turn to Red.
inland.
I'll turn to Red and say, "What are we doing in Oslo again?"
We're here to uproot the cult.
Ah,
we-
yes.
Yep.
And I'll give him the finger guns. Pew, pew.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you mean the finger musket?
No, that requires 2 hands. If he only gets 1 finger musket, he gets 2 finger Glocks.
Yeah.
Well, what,
That's the plan. But I
what are
mean,
we thinking of first?
well, I mean, let's get some accommodation, I guess. But I can organize that if you guys want to run around town.
I do wish to see if they have a blacksmith or a general store, even a library.
How long are we planning on staying in this town?
And at least until we uproot uproot the cult, and then we're heading further down south.
Wait, so we could be out of this town in about 24 hours.
Oh, I don't think so. I think this is probably like a hub of trade for that. And if we spend a week, 2 weeks here, it's probably I don't know. I could see that possibly happening. I have a feeling the cult here will be a bit more entrenched.
I see. Well, why don't we get ourselves a inn and make that as our rendezvous point when we're just sort of flitting around town, and then
Okay.
we can all meet back at the same place instead of being scattered.
Okay, cool. So as you guys are like heading into town, it's a lot more like it's more like bustling. Like there's quite a few people here. You notice like all sorts of races, like all different types of races and things like that. A few like goblinoids, few like halflings. There's a couple of gnomes, like all these sorts of different races that maybe not everybody's been exposed to, but like lots of different races.
Is there any
So-
goblins?
Yeah, there's a few goblins. Yeah, they're just like, picking their nose, picking their ears, sort of thing, just on the side. They look a little bit poor and shabby, but yeah.
I'm at home. Give me your
Yeah.
lunch money, nerd.
But they're just on a couple of crates by the wayside, like as you guys walk
Okay.
through.
Is there any kind of inns in like the immediate vicinity or taverns?
You can make a perception check. You can make an investigation check.
Let's go.
Oh shit! I didn't
Perception.
email it.
Oh fuck.
You don't see any like direct ins. Like you can't see like a sign being like in, or like something that clearly speaks to you. But like there's a few like sort of like people in the crowd like moving with intent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
With a thirsty look to them, I'd say. With your passive perception.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm gonna sort of point them out and go, look, they seem to be on the move and looking like to settle down for a little bit. Maybe we should, follow them or talk to a local. Okay, so I assume that we're all just going to start walking after them, just kind of.
Oh, they're heading in like different directions. Like you can just see people like slowly branch out of the crowd going different ways. Sort of thing.
Like, is there just kind of like general stalls or anything like that nearby?
Yeah, there's like a baked goods stall, and you can like smell like sort of like pastries like being cooked. You know, sort of a bit of a doughy smell on the.
Was it Soren that went and
In
got
the
the
air?
baked goods with bread?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
I got them for free.
That's right.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, that's right, Red. I'm going to just sort of go. I'll be back in a sec with hopefully some information as I just sort of meander up to the store.
While Heinrich goes, and I'm assuming we're going to probably stop, can I look around to see if we're being watched at all?
Sure, I'll make a perception check. It's a very bustling crowd. It's hard to make out anybody's particularly paying any deliberate attention to you. There's a few people like as you pass by, they give you like a sideline look. It's particularly at Shiku and Soren, more so than anyone else, as they seem a bit abnormal.
But the guy in the giant metal mask isn't abnormal.
He's not as abnormal. It's like if you were all stacked up in like a scale, it'd be like probably like Mordredus,
Until
Charles, kind of like in the normal area, and then there's like Red, and then
until
there's
someone
there's
touches him and they fucking put their hand through his chest. Or someone
off the
bumps
goods,
into him
mister.
and he makes a rattling sound instead of
Wait, do I hear xylophone?
Alright, guys, time to break out into a music. Oh, fuck, no!
We don't need instruments. We've got a xylophone walking around with us.
Yes,
Get
give me a
him!
couple of
He's a
sticks and I'll
musical
become the new
instrument.
bard.
Get him, he's a useful.
So as I approach the baked goods stores, is there much of a line or is it?
Yeah, there's a few people, but they serve them quickly enough, and they go next.
Okay. Hi there, male or female at the store?
It's a female.
Ah,
Female
good day,
at
madam.
at the storefront, and then there's a male like quickly flipping stuff on like it seems to be like hot.
Like, okay, right. Good day, madam. How are you?
Well,
What do you have here? What do you have available? I just
Uh,
gotta.
apricot, apple.
Mhm.
That's it.
Could we get 6 apple, please?
All right. It'll be a silver piece.
Perfect. And while we're at it, as I fish out the silver piece, man, I'm now down from 1,200 to 1,199.
That's very funny. What was your question?
Um, I'm going to say, is there an inn nearby or a place that you could recommend that my friends and I stay?
What are you after? Are you after just hard
Could you say that again? Kind of glitched out a little bit.
drinking, or you entertainment, or what? What are you after? Drinking, entertainment, or what? What did you say? A place to sleep.
Yes, but then
Oh,
also
okay.
it has a good atmosphere. That would also be appreciated.
Okay. And she's kind of thinking to herself, well, I mean, if you're hard drinkers, you could go to the Forthright Whiskey.
Ooh, sounds
I'll
interesting.
put it in chat. Or I mean, if you're in the mood for entertainment, I think the Slovenly Squire. I think they have poetry on tonight.
Slam poetry.
And I mean, if you want a place to stay, there's basically 2 places in town. There's the Noteworthy Accommodation, which would probably be better than the other one. I mean, you guys kind of look healthy enough to stay out of what is known as Hope's Haven, which is kind of people like at the end of their rope, really, or end of their coin purse, rather. Speaking of which, I, kind of am running a business here. Do you think you could pay me for the time that you've kind of taken up?
Oh, certainly. Thank you for the information. The Noteworthy Accommodation.
Yes.
Does that have a nice entertainment kind of vibe?
No, they're very strict. I think it's just the rooms there. Anyway,
Okay. I'm going to fish out 3 silver pieces.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. Have a
Toodles.
lovely day. As I
Yeah,
sort of
you too.
scoop up everything. I'm gonna once again meander back to the group and start handing out food. I go, okay, so
Red
I
will
just-
just say. Red will just be like, "Does anyone want mine?"
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm not going to be eating either. I don't think that's
Pour
like.
for me.
Did you buy yourself
Well-
one, Heinrich?
I didn't want to seem like I didn't want her to go. But there's like 6 of you. Why are you only buying 5? So I just.
There's 7 of us. Red's the 7.
Heinrich, you
Oh,
okay?
sorry, Red. Yeah, I meant to buy
I-
7. I'm
I
having
thought
a
you
bit of a
bought.
bad day.
I thought you bought 6 excluding yourself, and I'm like,
Yeah.
It's all right,
I did
Heinrich.
do my yeah. Anywho, so we have a couple of nice places for entertainment. We have the Fortright Whiskey, which is a nice little tavern for drinking, or the Slovenly Squire, which seems to be a bit more on the entertainment side of thing. And apparently they got some poetry going on tonight. But
Fucking poetry.
it's not for everyone. But in terms of a place to actually lay our heads and rest, we have 2 places. The Noteworthy Accommodation, which, while quite nice if you have if you're willing to spend a bit more, it seems like it could be a bit strict on the rules and doesn't seem like they have as a good atmosphere. But the Hope Haven kind of seems to be, the place that you really go if you have nowhere else to go.
Okay, it sounds like Noteworthy Accommodation sounds a lot better than that then.
Yes, just
Uh,
don't cause a ruckus. I believe.
Heinrich, did you have any chance to ask her about those blacksmiths or general stores that you're interested in?
Nope, totally slipped my mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fair enough.
I'm going to. Is there a line at to the store?
Yeah.
Mortis will
You seem to have clogged things up a little bit.
Mortis will go
Right.
to someone on the street and ask them about a general store and an archival library. or
Hello.
bookstore.
Yeah, I'm just on my way home for the day. Hard day's work. What do you want?
Do you know where either a library, archive, or bookstore is, and a general store in this town?
The general store. I mean, it's over there, and he'll give you brief directions to a general store. It's called the Essential Equipment, something like that. Yes, there's a library here in Oslo. God help me if I know where it is. Good luck. Chulu. He'll just.
He'll
Well-
let him leave.
With his life.
He'll let him leave.
The NPC.
It was a
No,
joke.
there's 2 options. I could have grabbed his arm and been like, "All right, where's the fucking library?" Or I could let him walk away. Say it like there was only one option of letting him leave.
I
Yeah,
agree.
nice.
There was plenty of options.
Do I
Yes.
see any goblins around?
It's just you kind of like have sort of stopped in like not like in the middle of the thoroughfare, but there's a couple of goblins, like I said, sitting on boxes, kind of like just bumming around.
I'll go up to him.
Oh yes.
Hello, and I'll talk in goblin.
Oh. Hello.
Would you happen to know where the blacksmith is?
Yes. There's. I mean, I'm not just. My time's very valuable, you see. So, I got any coin?
How many of them are there around me?
There's 3. They're like Dobby level of clothes.
Cool. I'll flick him
how
one.
close-
I'll flick him 1 silver.
What the first one speaking to you misses it, and the second one like grabs it and cups it in his hands and just like quickly just puts it down his throat and swallows it. Oh,
That's
oh.
security for you.
All right. Okay. I'll be helpful. Let's build a relationship. There's the Faithful Forge, the Tamed Smoke, and the Illustrious Metal.
Directions. Where are they?
The Faithful Forge is more on the outskirts to the east of town. The Tame Smoke, you probably would have passed. Which you coming in from the north? Are you?
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah. You probably
Seriously,
would have
love your
passed it.
dummy
It would have been if you saw the millet, the grain millery. It would have been a bit further southeast of that. And the illustrious metals just further in town, a bit more upscale.
I see. And what is the most expensive one?
Illustrious metal for sure.
I
Yes.
see.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Good sir.
What?
Just I'm just a bit destitute at the moment. Do you think you could, help
Maybe
me
you
out?
should get off those boxes and help
Oh,
yourself.
well, fuck you, good sir. Fuck
And then I say, would you really like to cause a scuffle?
Oh, no, sir.
'Cause I'll fuck you up.
No, it's a metaphoric
How
stuff.
many people are around us?
Like fucking heaps of people.
I'll
There's-
push him. I'm going to shove him.
Okay, take the shove action. Wait. Make an athletics check.
Ah, the worst one. Oh, that's a good roll.
With
though.
a -1, boys.
So it was like,
Ah,
"Oh,
he's
what does he
not-
have?"
He's not shoved. He goes,
Jay's cut out.
Yeah.
need to get rowdy. Look up. You fail to shove him, and he'll say, "Look, no need to get rowdy. Look, you look very important. Just leave me alone."
I'll
Seeing
bring him
Srazamot start to
close.
Seeing Srazamot starting in a scuffle, more just gonna start to leave the group and go to.
I'll
seeing
bring him
Srazamot
close and
about to
say, do you
cause
know
trouble.
anything about a cult? In a whisper.
No.
What? Insight.
Okay, make an insight check.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to
Alright.
lock on it. I'm going to lock on it.
Okay.
That's better.
Oh,
He definitely needs more information. He's a
Alright,
bit
I'll toss
frosty.
him aside.
Ah,
Goodbye. I'll walk off.
right. I'll tell you what, Jimmy.
I'll come over and relay
you
the
what.
information about the
Tell you what,
forges.
Jimmy and Ford, you really weren't very helpful there. As he turns back to his buddies, who just seem to be just like fucking hands up orifices at one time.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy.
Jimmy and Ford.
Yeah, Ford's alright, not Jimmy. Fuck Jimmy.
fuck.
Fucking Jimmy.
So yeah, I'll tell the gang.
We've had a
Excellent.
long rest before we got to.
Use first
Yeah,
one.
haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
got
are
our
all.
shipment.
You're loaded.
We're in-
Did Mordredus relay his information to the group?
He hasn't. Nah, I don't think he has. No, he spoke to somebody and then they kind of rushed off and then he kind of stepped back to the group. That's all. That's probably what he knows.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him. Do you find out anything about the town? Or did he
Found out
walk
with
off?
the library I'm looking for. No, he started to walk off, seeing Srazamot start to get into a fight. But seeing,
Oh.
but it didn't continue to escalate, he would have not walked away. He
Um,
was getting ready to be like, "Fuck, I'm not dealing with this shit again."
What do you mean?
Again?
I've barely begun.
I'm evil.
Mordredus, what was the directions to the library? That sounds interesting.
He didn't know.
Well, I'll tell
Okay.
people about the what's it called, the illustrious metal, and I say
Maybe
that's the place we should head.
I do need to visit the store and get myself a bow.
Could be good to get something new and fun and flashy.
I'm surprised you wanted to go to the most expensive one, to be honest.
Well, I've got money to spare for now.
How
If it
about
helps us get more gold eventually, then it's definitely worth it.
look? How about we just cut a path to the noteworthy accommodation, put our shit down, and then we can kind of like maybe ask them because I mean we'll be paying customers at that point. We'll have their kind of captive attention.
Very true.
All right.
But I mean, good information gathering, everyone. And Red will stop someone and be like,
Just a gold star on everyone's shoulder. That's what they had before.
Yeah.
Just a
Um,
star chart on his little, the fucking skull, the star chart.
No, that's just inside
And
inside
it's
his
like
cloak.
it's under his cloak. And he just like puts a little star on everyone's thing.
Fuck me. This whole thing was just like, yeah, let's get some information. Yep. Almost a moot point, boys, but nice.
no,
I got almost everything I wanted.
no,
Wait.
he just had a separate.
So
Yeah.
have we expanded on Red's image now that he's walking animated armor with a star chart inside his cloak? Got it.
I really like that image, to be honest.
Noting it down.
And he's but there's one name that's crossed out. It just says Charles now. You can't read what was.
I'm gonna have to solder that one off.
He's got a metal star.
It's just got a line through it and it says lol rip next to it.
Yeah, he's animated armor.
Oh, the star chart's in his arm, in his body. It's a part of him.
Yeah.
On the
With,
plate.
it's with no what do you call it? It's with
Care.
grave care that he inscribes a new star onto his what would be flesh. He would just like pick someone from the crowd and be like, and they just.
Just got directions to the end, didn't he?
I didn't think he did.
Oh, I don't think I did, no.
Oh,
No, they just gave him the list. They gave him the
Yeah.
sit rep.
Sit rep, indeed. But he'll be like, all right, let's go this way. And he will follow the directions. And promptly get lost. Is that good?
actually,
You give him very good direction.
Oh.
while we're walking around, am I able to see any building that's clearly a library?
Ugh.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Curiosity, is it because I'm a noble?
No.
Alright. I'm like, what the fuck am I getting advantage?
That's a rough advantage.
Maybe you need it, maybe. But
Yes,
you,
that-
you
that
don't
might
you
be
don't you didn't you did, it wasn't not enough. You don't notice a library or anything clearly library like.
Can I check out for a general store on the way there?
Sure, make a perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a high DC for that. So, you're like, you're passing this way as Red's being like, wait, which way did he say? Oh, fuck. I think it's this, and then like he'll kind of push on a bit, but like when you stop for a moment, you see like down kind of like an alleyway. There's a small, like sort of like a stall out front. And you can see like fruits and things like that, like out the front, like it looks like groceries. And then there's like a small, emblazoned sort of like copper sign, for lack of a better word, that has like a shepherd, like a man with a shepherd's crook and a sheep.
Oh. Okay. I'll just keep that in mind as we continue. Like, I don't want to get separated from the group, so I'll just keep that in mind as we.
Okay. Red asks another person. They just fucking Animal Cross a jibber jabber, and then he's like, okay, I think I know which way to go. And then
I would like to listen to what he says so I can follow the directions.
you listen to what he says.
Seeing that Red got lost.
Okay, you listen to what is said.
The directions, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You guys get to noteworthy accommodation. It is kind of out of the way. With like very tasteful lanterns and it's kind of like darker wood, if that makes sense, in contrast to like the regular sort of wood coloring, which Soren you take particular note in. So as you kind of get there, the inn is a grand building full of full timbered walls, and stepping inside with a little bell going on the door, ding, ding, with a tiled. You notice a tiled mosaic floor stretching out in front of you. You can see a collection of fine tapestries hanging on the walls, and that's what you notice. And in the foyer, you can see a small desk, like kind of in the back sort of corner, behind which a bespectacled clerk set with furrowed brows looks up at you entering. Yes.
We're here for a accommodation.
Yes. Okay. How long will you be staying?
Is there a set amount of time, such as we could book in for a week or so?
Oof. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, Mitchell Pog.
That's an 18.
That's an 18.
Yes, because
You have reliable talent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Ew. That is an 18. Fucking level 3, boys. Fucking
I know, right?
okay. That's fine. The 17 was good enough, but 18's better.
Go the
Uh,
extra mile.
she kind of like pulls her kind of like small glasses down a little further and looks at you and says, all right, oh, it'd be nice. You could pay 3 gold pieces a day and just let me know when you're checking out.
Excellent.
Is that
But-
including food?
No,
Does he yell over his shoulder.
purely a place to sleep.
This is a
If you
ripoff.
want,
As he says that's a ripoff, I slap him on the back of the head.
but some of you have manners. No, there's no food. Go somewhere else. Basically, I think there's the surprise jellyfish next door, or there's the copper arrow further down the road.
Do they
Putting that
have
in chat.
good food?
Would you be able?
The
I'll let
sup-
Sonny. You can answer Sonny first.
I tend to not eat it either, to be honest.
What do you eat?
I cook.
Well, you
At
can
home.
cook for us then.
And once
Uh,
again, I
when-
give him
when
a
he's-
hardest slap on the back of the head.
I defend.
As soon as Soren's instructions by a slap to the back of the head, Mordredus will ask, "You able to give us directions to the library in town?"
I could, yes. They're closed at the moment. They seem to close at 4. And she has like a timepiece for that, which I think you've sort of seen before.
Yeah.
You say it's closed. I think they operate from about 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. But yes, I can give you directions. That's fine. Would you like a little map?
Yes.
She'll just get a piece of paper and just draw on it. Where you are, and then she'll draw a line to where it is and mark some streets and stuff. It takes her not very long. She's very deft,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
progresses
Mordredus will
quickly.
pocket the map.
She doesn't hand
While
you the map.
she's-
She says, well, I mean, I've got something that you want, and you want to stay here. I don't like your little friend. It'd be better if he shut the fuck up. But
If you want
um,
to kick him out, I won't
Up
mind
to
in
you.
the slightest.
as long as his coin's good, I don't mind too much. But tact is priceless. How about
In return for the map, I will happily throw him out anytime you want. Should you want that?
Well, you're gentlemanly. I like that. Josh
apologize.
Heinrich failed his con save. Um, look,
fail a lot of
you
saves
you
today.
look weary. You look traveled. How about you pay me each pay me 3 gold pieces right now, and I'll show you to your rooms, and then I'll hand you that map on the way out.
I'll
Once
look
you
at
put
Red
that.
as she says that.
I'll hand her the gold.
I'll handle.
Soren,
six-
this is a bad habit of yours.
Yeah. I will also hand her the gold.
So you see Red pocket 6 gold pieces from a pouch and hand her the gold.
I will hand her 6 gold and say that's for 2 nights.
Yes. She'll say yes, that's fine. But holy fuck, you got to remember that, not me, man. She might have keen mind, but I sure as fuck don't.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soren's got it, but ugh,
But yeah, Red will pay for you, Soren.
sick.
And you, little goblin?
I'll hand them the gold they want.
I have much gold.
How much is it?
3.
Per
Oh,
night.
Gold, not silver. it's
Oof.
Gold.
Thanks.
Good.
I-
All right. Well, I'll show you 2 rooms. And she shows you 2. You each get a separate room. It's a fairly
Oh.
large room.
Not
It
used to that.
has just a simple bed, and it's got woolen mattresses, so that's kind of like a nice change. Just like simple. There's a bedside table with a little drawer. That's pretty much it. And there's a bed in the room. Not much else other than that. Everybody gets a chair in their room except for Soren. Soren's room is considerably worse than everybody else.
I've got the map.
But she
okay?
shows him. Yeah. So she kind of like shows you all your rooms. You guys are like in, like, if you can imagine like a dorm. You guys are all pretty close
Hallway.
to each other. Yeah. You're not very far apart. And it seems like the noteworthy accommodation actually takes up quite a lot of space. Like there's like this building, there would be another building, like further down the corridor. And if you went like a bit further, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she'll show you each of the rooms and like let you guys like kind of like take your packs off and stuff like that. And she'll say, like she'll ask you guys as you're doing that, like, oh, are you going out into town tonight, sort of thing.
Probably.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's your map for the library in the morning. Is there anywhere else you guys? I mean, you're all travelers, I assume. Where are you guys from?
Very various places from all over. I'd imagine I am from Alexandria, Egypt.
Oh, okay. Does anybody else have a place of origin?
They
don't like you.
do.
I'm
And
gonna
then
say
when
half
he says
Soren,
that,
please.
I slap him again.
Okay, Soren, you're gonna start taking some damage at some point. You take 1 point of damage.
Don't worry, I've got -1 strength. Unarmed strikes technically deal 0 damage.
He can't
Ready for
take
the wet
damage.
noodle, Soren?
You can take a point of damage, Soren. Do it for me. And she'll say, "Okay, well, what are all your names? For my
So
little book of notes."
Hydrus.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I am
Shiku.
Heinrich von Volkswagen, as I give a little bow. I go,
Okay. Okay. Does anybody else have a
Well,
name?
I just said as well.
Oh, nice to meet you, Shuki.
Charles.
Nice to meet you, Charles. I don't need to know your name.
What's yours? A bit rude, asking our names.
I'm Gunbor.
Oh. It's a weird
It
name.
is.
I'm gonna backhand Soren at that one.
Oh shit! These
Wait,
two
what-
damage.
Hey, I'm
Wait,
dodging,
what did he say?
boys. Fuck that. I ain't letting
What did he
all
say?
just touch me.
Roll an unarmed strike, then, Connor.
Armed strikes have proficiency, don't they?
You can for this.
Hey,
I'll
don't make
allow
me use
it.
my inspiration, bitch.
Well,
I've
it's
got it
an
down,
unarmed
Sonny.
strike. It's
Don't
just off your
fucking
AC,
challenge
Sonny.
me.
There's
It
no
doesn't work
save.
on your AC.
Oh, I nearly critted.
Oof. Sonny's
Uh,
socked.
Yeah. What's your strength score?
Mine.
No.
No.
My strength score's 3.
Okay, you take 3 damage. As
Isn't it 1 plus strength score?
Yeah, I thought it was a 1+.
It is.
Yes, you take 4 damage.
take 4 damage.
I will remember this.
She'll just say very cathartic.
What Soren with the keen mind will also remember is burning Mordredus earlier.
Very cathartic. Well, yes. Was there anything else that you guys like to know about? I can draw you a little map.
Is there any places we could say sell off treasures that we've come across by any chance?
You may be able to find a buyer. What kind of treasures do you have?
There's some things, just simple things like jewelry. Others are, statuettes.
Okay. There's a couple of jewelers for that. There's the Impish Sparkle. And then there's the there's another simple one. It's just glass and jewels. I think there's glass and jewels. They have glass blowers next door. Go hand in hand. You could sell your jewels there pretty reliably, I'd say. And perhaps you'll be able to find a private buyer for some of your magical items. They're quite rare, but the place that would know of someone interested would be the magic shop here in Oslo.
Ooh.
And where would that be?
The magic, it's just called the magic shop, nice and plain. It's shop. It's just old spelling. So you can go there from, and she'll just draw you a little map.
I
to that.
will take this map also.
Now you may want this to get in, and she'll hand you like just a little just like a.
Brochure.
It's like a no. It's like a black sort of piece of paper and has like kind of like a gold wrap 3/4 up around it. It just has like noteworthy accommodation member sort of thing. And you'll just hand it to whoever's got the handouts or hand it.
I'd like to
taking
hold
the
it.
taking the map, I'd probably also be the one closest. To
Okay,
me.
sure. More just you can take it. But she's like that'll probably maybe help things a little. That'll help them know that you're not fucking them around and you've got.
Yeah.
Would I be able to take a look at that map, Mordredus? Just because I imagine it will be going.
Oh, she does it in front of all of you. She's like you're all peering over like the desk, and it's not a very high desk, and she does it in front of you. And
If only you had keen mind.
yes, but she will like do the mapping in front of you, and she'll say, I think they're open late if you're heading there now. But yes.
Dankeschön.
Yes. Was there anything else you guys know about?
That's all for me.
That's everything.
Okay, well, if you have any more questions, let me know. There is also, I mean, you are all travelers, yes? You look to be sort of an adventuring sort.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there is a town notice board in the main square, which it's not too far from here. And then if you just go, east a bit and then head south, you can't miss it really. But you'll probably be able to. I mean, you might be able to pick up some work there, or help some people out or something.
Very good. Thank you.
Yes, well, just don't be out too late.
Yeah.
Out too late. Yes.
Okay.
Is there a time that the doors close? In particular?
No, I take the night shift, so I'm on from 4 until 8 in the morning, and then Roderick will be on after that in the morning.
Excellent.
Yes, I mean, yes.
Oh no, sorry. I was just so you're done there. My bad.
Yes, unless you want more of me, I'm.
I think that's all we need.
Yes, thank you. You've been very helpful.
All right, you have a nice evening.
You too. Oh, I'm gonna give these weary bones a bit of a stretch and go. Okay.
Everyone make
just
a
kind
con
of-
save when he says bones.
I'm going to head to the magic shop first. If anyone would like to come with me.
I'll go.
Yeah, so we all wanting to go there.
Yeah.
Red Mask.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Definitely worth checking out what they have in stock.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, let's head there then. So you guys will head to the magic shop.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, while
Yep.
walking, what's it called? Charles will sort of, not pull, but sort of slowly, I guess, basically make it so that he's walking alongside Soren, and then slowly, he pulls Soren to the back of the group, basically.
okay.
And what's it called? Sort of leans over and goes, "You know, little one, if you don't like somebody, you should really keep it to yourself."
Nah.
Really? I find striking from where somebody does not expect yields better results.
Fair enough. I don't like it.
I don't like her too, but you don't see me
No, I
calling
definitely
her
not
out.
doing that.
Either way,
Yeah.
just fair enough. She irks me, but try it out sometime.
So, what are you suggesting to do to her?
Nothing. The name of the game is to wait and watch. You
That's
are
a
a
good
wolf,
idea.
and she is a sheep.
I'll say that's a good idea and start like running up to the front, like excited as fuck.
Mordredus will grumble in Draconic. That can't be good. Seeing
And
Soren
seeing
run around
Mordredus
happily. No,
knows
seeing
what's
Soren
going on at
run
all
past.
times.
When is a happy Sonny? When's a happy Soren good for Mordredus? Tell me one time. Tell me one time. That's what I
Okay.
thought.
So he kind of runs off Charles.
Yeah, that's all you
Yeah.
need to say.
Yeah, cool. All right. You guys get to the magic shop unabated. And there seems to be not like a queue, but like people kind of milling about, like looking in windows sort of thing. There's like all sorts of like arcane contraptions, kind of like, you know, ticker and talker in the window. Mechanical.
No one, no one's blocking the
Commoners.
door, are they?
They're kind of milling outside. They seem to be like families, like just young children, sort of like
Checking out the spectacle, yeah.
yeah, like
Um,
sort of.
I'll walk into the stores then.
Yeah. I assume we're all kind of just walking in.
So there's quite a few people in the store. Probably about say like 10 or so for that. There's a storekeeper, but he seems to be busy with another customer.
Mm-hmm.
Are there sort of items lying around, or is everything sort of back of house? I'd assume.
There's a few things like on walls, kind of high up, that you like would be out of like reach normally.
Yeah, it's but what I mean is it's not a shop you can window browse and see what things are. You have to go and assumedly talk to him about what they've got.
No, there's like a few things like you can see small like crystal balls like up on shelves and stuff like that. And there seems to be like all sorts of fabrics, and you can see like looking at the fabrics like just like a pattern kind of like shift over the like the fabric itself. And there's like you can see like they look like eyeballs, and there's like what's the word? The word escapes me. Like mannequin limbs also, but they're all really high up. Like you need like a ladder to get to, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And a couple of like cloaks and like a bit sort of like clothing, but it's all say like in the top top 3/4 of the shop, like around the top, and there's like small like little like golden plaques like kind of beneath them, but you could read that sort of thing, like a lot lower. But so there's like a few things out, but you think it's a bit scarce.
I'll start reading some of the plaques.
Okay.
I'll just wait for the shopkeeper to be available. To
Okay.
talk
What kind of
to.
shop are we in again? Sorry, general store.
Magic.
shop.
Magic.
Oh, magic shop. Cool.
Yeah. Starting to read some of the plaques. It says like orb spell casting focus. For the, for all your wizarding needs, that sort of thing. But he will see you guys are kind of taking a bit of interest and see like you're a little bit flash, and he will kind of like hand like sort of like a catalog to this person he was speaking to and say, "Oh, hello! I didn't see you come in. How are you all? How's your evening?"
Good,
Good, thanks.
yours.
Yes, good. Now, let me know if there's nothing to your taste, but just have a brief look at this little catalog, and if you need something from me, just come up to me when I'm not busy. Okay?
I'll start looking through the catalog.
Okay.
Does he
He'll,
must- I assume is he
he'll
giving
go behind the
all
counter
left,
and pick up a
or-
catalog, and give you each one.
Yeah.
So it just says this. Can you guys see all that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then if you click on a hyperlink, does it work?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
No,
It,
What?
it takes us away from. No, it works. It works fine.
doesn't work for me.
It
Did
worked
you
for
open a
me.
new tab or?
No, I just left clicked it and it opened a new page for me.
Didn't
What
work.
one did you click? I scrolled down. Smoldering doesn't work, but bag of holding did.
Okay,
Bag
well
of
that's
Holding
because
does
you can see that.
because,
That's
yeah,
okay.
we've already seen
That's
it.
okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's the easiest way to do is you're gonna get a whole lot of things pop up.
Oh, it's
Oh,
only
hell
one.
yeah.
It's only one Jay's given us access to.
Yeah,
right?
that's how it works. Okay, I didn't get time to test that. But you'll
No,
be.
it does say that if you would read the thing. Not trying to be rude, but yeah.
How much is one platinum again?
I just didn't get time to test it.
20
gold.
gold, 100 gold.
Oh, it's a safety
gold.
precaution, Jay,
20,
so that you can
sorry,
hyperlink
not
stuff
20.
that's
No,
important
not
later.
20. I was correct.
Yeah, no. I get it.
Holy fuck.
It's 10. You're correct, Josh.
Woohoo! I know math.
Did
Do
I
have to
say
read this
100?
shit?
You said 100?
Someone did.
I don't know.
Maybe
It's
I.
100 gold.
So it's definitely 10.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
one platinum is
shit.
meant to be more than it is, but hey.
So he'll hand you.
There's a
whatever.
cloak of billowing.
Yes.
Apparently, you can also get Oh, what's smoldering? Oh, smoldering's like the fire effect.
It's something that hot guys do.
fuck me.
Is that what you've heard, Josh?
That's also what hot guys do.
Josh.
Sorry, Zach, I've been mean to you.
Josh?
Wait, what did you say, Connor?
No, I've just
I
got
said, is
so
that what
many
you've
pop-outs.
heard? But then what you said was more things you go, fuck me, that's what hot guys do. So what,
I
what do
mean,
wanna
have you not
say, Josh?
seen The Rock in Jumanji?
Yeah, but what are they
Yes.
doing to you, Josh? Is there something you want to talk about?
Oh, right. I see what
Prefer
you're
the
saying.
good Jumanji.
Is that everything?
Yeah, I know, right? But
That's what's in the catalog.
Alright, now I gotta read
There's
it.
so
all.
many fucking items. There's
could
all
just
those
close
things that
them all.
popped up.
That's what I.
Yes, close-
Just
I closed
spam
them all.
X on all of them,
No, but I want to
and
read.
then click on the ones you want. and you
You're
click on the
only
ones
gonna
you
end
don't.
up like closing them all and then reopening them one by one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I see like, ooh, what's a
Oh, where's the
Zori?
shop gone? I closed the shop.
Alright. If you're a spellcaster, nope.
Alright, the shop will be
Oslo.
in Oslo
Location.
under locations. I can put it to you again.
Oh,
Do you have to be? Oh,
magic.
Indeed.
Oh.
The smoldering one's
Oh, that's
kinda
kinda
fucked for
shit.
me.
That's cool.
ooh, prosthetic limb.
I assume that we can't apply multiple effects to one item. Am I right?
As long as it's not a achievement, you can. Well,
Okay, so
you
you
could
can have a
you can role play that if you want.
So could one more says like, for example, can you have a smoldering expression shield, for
Yes.
example?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
Some
Is
of
the
them-
type
Like
of rem-
mechanically, I don't have an issue.
Yeah.
What was that question, Sonny? Sorry.
Some of them are still broken for me. I opened common glimmerweave, and it didn't like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Comma glamour wave. It works for me.
Common glove wave. I don't know. It might be.
I'll restart my roll 20.
That's
Maybe.
Fixes
Yeah.
everything.
Put that one to the side.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys can think about it, but Red's looking at it and being like, okay. He's also having a look. he's like got his fingers out. He's like counting with his fingers. If only he had.
Oh, big math.
If only he had an abacus.
Holy shit, guys! I can get eyes again.
No, Josh, you can get limbs again with
I can-
like fake muscle.
I can get lots of things.
I like the candle of the deep. That's cool.
Mm.
I'm a big boy. Oh, it works now. Restarting fixes everything.
Ooh.
Easy.
Nice. I'm glad. That's good.
Oh my,
Okay,
Sonny,
That's good.
Mhm.
Those two
check
things are
out
good.
the Fernian. Either a rod or a wand would be really nice for you.
Yeah, the Fernie and Ash stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
I
this is
recommend
all
having a look at the.
shit.
I recommend
Hold
having a
on,
look at
There's
the
a lot
crystal.
of things here that I need. Oh, that requires attunement. Fuck. You can only attune to 3 things, hey?
Yeah.
At once. You can switch them around though, so you can keep a hold of things and switch them around.
Or if you had things that you don't foresee
Spellcasting.
using, you could give them away or sell them to other people in the party, things like that.
Spellcasting. Spellcasting. Spellcasting.
Noob bear.
Oh, I can give you the quick. So anything with ash, marble, or like rods, crystal orb stuff, there's all spellcast.
Yeah. So once you get to the many fashions, Zach, scroll all the way down to bag of holding.
No, I've already got one.
No, but that's where the items that you can use start again. Is bag of holding. So
Oh.
anything between many fashions and bag of holding is not going to be for your character.
Yeah,
There's
cool.
no spellcast.
Sorry.
Hmm.
So yeah, have a think about that, guys.
Cool, cool, cool. Oh, there's some cool shit here.
Bro, some of you are cheaters. You don't actually have to read this shit.
Yeah,
you know what it
some
does.
some of these.
Oh,
Are
I
like,
think
yeah,
I
like
think a lot of it's
protection broken for me. Like that.
Everything
You have to
everything
restart
I've
your roll
tried,
20. It fixes
everything's
everything
worked
in
for
life.
me.
Oh, sometimes Kurt, when you double click on things, it minimizes. That may be
Oh
why,
yeah.
and you
I'll
kind of lose them.
While everybody's looking, I'll say, would I be able to sell you something, good sir?
Yes. Sure. What is it?
First, I'll show him the 100 GP worth of pearl.
I've got one of those myself, and he'll pull one out.
I say, would you like another?
I'm not really needing one.
I see. And I'll show him the cat ring.
Okay. Give me a moment, and he will cast a spell
Oh.
and say, "Hmm. Well, this is definitely very interesting. Yeah, I could take it off your hands.
For how much?
Give me a moment, if that's all right. Let me just check the book. And he'll go back into his
Maybe. Okay.
like he'll like look through like an old sort of book. If that makes sense.
Bro, my shit just deaded itself.
He really doesn't like you.
Yeah, what the hell?
Do I have any armor on? No.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You've
Leather.
got leather. Of some
Studded
sort.
leather, that's right.
Yeah,
Studded.
you're stud. Okay. Give me a second. He's
Oh wait, I need
thinking of how to rob you blind.
Oh, I
Right.
don't have enough gold to buy everything I want. I'm just short by like 200.
Where's...
Do you visibly show some sort of disappointment?
No, that's just me.
Of course not.
Connor, out of character, did you show the card?
Huh? No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fucking walk in here and fucking slap my dick on the table.
He'll say, I'll take it. I'll take the ring from you for. 500 pieces.
Where's the actual magic shop thing? I can't find it. Oh, thank you. I see. Well, let me just mull over that for now.
Fair enough. Let me know if there's anything else.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want something.
And
Oh,
I'll
you're
point
ready to buy something?
the wand on the list. I say,
How much
Oh
is
yes.
that?
Which wand? The ash wand.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 150 gold pieces.
Okay. Let me think about it.
I'll walk up, say, I would like to buy a cloak of protection.
Yes, a good choice. Would you be wanting any anything any effects applied to it, or?
Oh shit! There's effects that you can
You could
apply
have
to
it billowing or
Yeah.
fashion, Kurt.
Or you can
I'll-
have it
Grab
the
a
other
wave.
things,
Hammer wave.
all the other things. You can have smoldering and
I didn't know that.
expression.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'll leave it as just as it is.
Well, 550 gold pieces, please.
Yeah. I
You
will.
have a skin cloak though.
Oh yeah, no. Can I? Oh, that's. I will. I will say I will give him the 550. Except I will do it in. I'll give him 500 gold and 5 platinum,
Okay.
and then I will say I found this rather strange magical item the other day
Yes.
in a from a bunch of orc raiders, and I will show him the skin cloak.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Also, Jay, can I make an insight on that price that he said to me?
Yeah, you may. That's fine. He'll say this is a very special item. I'll give you 3,000 gold pieces for it.
I'll take it.
Damn.
Can I have that in platinum by any chance?
Yes, that's fine.
So 3,000. So it's 300 platinum, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 300
As
platinum.
you guys watch as he hands over the skin cloak.
Damn it, if I knew you were gonna sell it, Kurt, I would have just fucking kept it.
I would also like to buy a few other things now that I have good
Well,
money.
you've certainly got my attention.
I would like to buy a bag of holding.
Yep, it's yours.
So that's let's get. I'll go over the price at the end.
Oh, I just because I'll just show this to everyone because I found this. Nobody else
This
got.
was a cool item that I
Yes.
gave to Kurt because I thought he'd use it, and now I'm regretting giving it to him because I could just fucking sold it.
Hey, it was very good until I realized it gave me 3,000 gold.
Yeah, and I get none of that.
He's just holding the cloak over his
There's too many things I want.
But that's what it does, everyone. In case you guys were interested.
Wait, does what?
The
That's what
skin
the cloak.
cloak.
That's what the cloak that
You
I
should
gave
be- it
Kurt
should be on your
Kurt
screen.
Oh, it
sold.
There it
just
is.
popped up then. There we go.
It took a lot of disgusting images on the internet to find a proper image. I just want you guys to know that there was some deep dark holes had to go down.
So I will
It's all good
also.
too into the dark web
yeah.
on eBay. Dark web eBay.
So the
Yeah.
things I will buy in total are so there was the cloak of protection, there's
Yep.
bag of holding,
Mhm.
and I will buy a set of half plate +1.
Yes. Well, I mean, that'll take a little bit of time for me to get ready for you, but yes, that's fine. Let me just put these things away, and I'll get that sorted for you.
So 1 second, let me see if I can afford that, right? Fucking
Yeah. Look in the armor tab in things to know.
Do we?
yeah, no, I know it's 750 plus much. 750 plus
Half plate
1400.
is 750. Yes.
Yeah, so it's 2,150
Yes, it would be.
plus. Yeah, no, I can afford those two items. 2,150 is 2,700 total. So, okay. There's
Yeah, you.
270 platinum. I have 45 platinum.
But yeah, he'll say have a think about things to everyone else, and he'll go back in the back room. He'll bring all that stuff out for you.
Do we think? Do I think I could get like a +1 magic sword sort of thing at the blacksmith sort of thing?
You've got
Or-
no idea.
Okay,
Was that a Zach question or a Thrasmort question?
sorry, that's more.
Okay.
Those goblins, you're pretty sure that he didn't know anything about cults, but you didn't quite question him very, very thoroughly about the other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll give you those things, Kurt. So you've got a
Oh, so
cloak
the
of protection.
+1 as well.
Yeah, you get a
or
+1 half plate. Yep.
plate.
And
I will hand over my, if Mordred wants, my old chain armor, well, my scale mail to sell. So
Okay.
so it's half plate for it. Plate armor +1. Oh,
Man.
half plate +1, and make sure so I should have +1 half plate, which would make my AC go 16, and it'll go to 17 +2. So I've still got. Where's that weird +1 from now? Is that from the skin cloaks? Old.
Cloak of protection.
that sounds like it.
Quit. I'm just trying to figure out where this fucking AC's.
You've got scale mail in your. So okay, we can just do it on paper. It's fine.
Yeah, no, so because I should have my shield, which is 2 plus.
Yeah. So half plate +1 is
16 plus shield is 18.
no, it's 17
Oh yeah, plus.
because you plus your dex. That's why.
Yeah, but I've got +1 to dex, so
That's where the +1 is
16,
from.
17. Okay, I've got 19, but I've got 20 listed.
Yeah, it's because it's your cloak of protection.
Oh, okay, yep. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
I will move my scout. Goes back to Mordred's. Alrighty.
Cool. Did anybody else have any questions or things?
Does Mordred seem like he's about ready to talk to the guy?
Nope.
Charles will what's it called? Go up and purchase what's it called for the ease of things. There's no
Yep.
upgrade needed.
Oh, bless you.
Well, that was a big one. Better get a tissue for that, Kurt. The Ruby of the War Mage.
Mhm.
And then he'll also get a what's it called? The word I'm looking for. Oh yes, a cloak that has. Can you get a cloak that has both billowing and many fashions?
Yep, that's fine. Yep.
Then we'll do that.
So, just a regular cloak for that.
Hell yeah.
Okay. The cloaks in this store will be. He'll ask you for 10 gold for it.
Consider it done.
Okay, cool. So that'll be 170 gold for that cloak.
Oh, sorry, my math. I had done the War Mage, and I was like,
Oh, yes, plus another
So
80.
250.
So, yeah, 250. Yeah, nice even number.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, he'll bring all that out to you.
That's 250. So cool, easy.
Oh, I go up to Thrasmore and say it's time to cash in on my receipts.
Finally, and I'll give him.
And
What he wants.
1400 silver.
Yep.
And
And then
a
140 copper
140
piece.
copper. Yeah.
There you go. Sweet, I can get rid of that shit.
Nice.
I'm gonna sort of approach the shopkeep and say, we are with the noteworthy accommodation. Do you have anything that might be a little bit more, I don't know, unique that you don't bring out and show to the regular customers?
Make a persuasion check with it.
Just play straight perception?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yes. I'm going to look at him until he.
You can roll again with advantage.
I didn't hear that. I heard with, and then it just cut off.
Oh,
So,
I see. Yeah.
I thought Jay paused to think about what was happening.
Cool.
Yeah.
He'll say, look, I can see you've got a bit of money. There's nothing I have there's nothing that's not in the catalog, but perhaps if you wanted something specific, I could think about it and get back to you if you're willing to have me work on it for a bit.
Terrific.
I would be interested in that kind of offer.
Okay, good. Well, I'm willing to do that for your group, just quietly. And he's like just speaking to you guys, like kind of hushed.
Yeah. Well, thank you. If you just give me a moment to see what there is, then I'll most likely get back to you.
Okay. Now, look, I'll give you an
Okay.
aside as well. If there are materials that I need to make what you need, if you like, part of that cost you could throw in for as well, if that makes sense. Like if you had the materials, or I could tell you where to get the materials.
Yeah, I got a question. Can I start converting money into higher forms of currency?
Yeah, that's fine. He will happily do that for you.
Okay.
Oh, may I do that as well?
Yeah. You guys can go nuts.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, how do you affect your bag? How do you get your bag of holding to like affect weight and all that shit?
Character sheet.
There
and
is.
Make a new character sheet.
Oh, okay. I'll do that later.
So do you say that we can change over our like lower, our smaller coinage?
Yes.
Into...
Yeah,
okay,
you can.
cool.
Yeah, fine.
Let's do the conversion.
Happy to do that for you guys. Red will ask you guys: is there something you guys want that you don't have enough money for? Not you, Shik. I think you'll fleece us all by the end of this.
Is 10 silver 1 gold?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if none of you mind, well, I am going to get, and he will purchase a coin of delving, a candle of the deep, a prosthetic limb, and an ersatz eye. He's not hiding it either.
All right.
So it'll be Red will show you that he's buying these things.
After doing my calculations, I would like to make another purchase.
Oh yes,
I
Mr.
would
Money.
like to improve this shield as a +1, and I will hand him 60 platinum.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, kids, I'm in the gear today.
I made a bad choice.
What'd you do?
He
I
gave
gave
me the item. It was
Oh,
very
so
good, but then he said 3,000 gold. And I was
no,
like,
no,
well,
no.
I
It's
have
it's
to
not
sell
it's
it.
not like an in character sad. It's a real person Connor sad. My character doesn't care because it's the same purpose that the cloak served. Of like
Yeah.
it was an offering, and he doesn't care what he does with it. It's a Connor big sad because now I can't buy cool shit with 3,000 gold.
I just
I'm
bought
just
so
trying to
much
work out if
shit.
I have enough money for all the things I want to do.
Hey,
Well,
does
Red
it-
has asked, like, is there something you want that you don't have enough money for?
potentially down the line, a bag of holding, but for the moment, I'm just going to.
Aren't you slamming it with Thresmont?
Pardon?
Like, aren't you sharing Thresmont's bag?
Of holding?
Yes. And
Uh,
Red will hand over 300 gold pieces to get the things he wants.
Does the candle ever run out? Like, does it burn down?
That's as
It never burns out. No.
Oh, sick. I'll. Ah. Can I
Red
have
has
one?
one.
Oh,
Red
you
has
had
one. Yeah. You see Red
Bought
buy
Bought one.
a coin of delving,
Yeah.
a candle of the deep, an ersatz eye, and a prosthetic limb.
Is there a limit to how much you're willing to offer to buy?
Yes, there is. But I want to know where you guys are at.
got you there.
Well, and I'll step forward. I'll say, I'm happy to sell you the ring, but would it be better if we made a swap, a trade, if you will?
Yeah, I'm fine for that. What
Okay, so
what did you
I'll
have?
ask if I can
Suppose?
swap the ring for a cloak of protection.
I can't find the armor tab. Do we have one?
Yeah, there is. It's in things to know.
Oh,
He offered you 550 for the ring. Yeah.
No,
How much did he offer?
500.
you sure there's an armor one? I can't see it. Conditions.
Damn it, Zach! You
disarming.
should have said yes.
Make a persuasion check. It's a test.
Test of luck. Oh. Bang.
All right. You
So, like,
spent a lot of money in my shop. That's fine. Yes.
I'm pretty sure there was one, but I can't see. the
Uh,
armor.
I'll have a look. Give me 1 second while I show you guys all this ring of
Don't
jumping.
worry, boys. I'm the AC
I
god
knew it
now.
was.
I've got 21 AC.
It's right at the top. Things to know: adventure gear, armor.
Mine starts at.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry, everyone. There it is.
It's fine.
What
No.
happened? Was it not allowed?
It was.
Were
It
we
was
naughty?
not allowed.
I'm so sorry. That was
God, you guys are dumb. Fucking just click on it.
I'm like, it's right there. It's right at the top.
Cool. So I got a cloak of protection now, and then I'll say, can I spend $80 to have it for a cloak of many fashions?
You most certainly can.
Okay, and then I'll spend another 80 for a coin of delving.
60 for a connet.
Oh, 60.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Cool. So now I'm at 140,
Yep.
and I'll ask to get my studded leather armor enchanted.
It's 1,400 gold for that.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh, sharp.
That's where all my
Maybe not
money
the
went
armor. I'll just that. Oh, can he do muskets?
Yeah, you can at 600.
I'll just do that for now. Not the
Okay.
musket. So just
close-
140.
Red will ask you how close you are to the musket.
I'm still working on that.
All right.
So it's like 140, yeah.
Yeah, for that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll pay him. Can I do 1,000 silver?
You can pay however you like. You can
Yeah.
change your currency.
1,000 silver, and
is it-
then that's 4 platinum.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Is there any-
ring? Cloak
Yeah,
of
I'm-
protection.
Locations. Oh, so there we go. Moses will ask Red if he's willing to front the cost for +1 plate armor.
No.
That's what I thought.
Does
No.
the cloak weigh anything?
You have to prove yourself a little bit more for my pockets to be that deep for you, Modulus.
I assume this came from your employer's pockets rather than your own.
I'm the only pockets standing in front of you right now.
Okay, how'd you set up the cloak of protection? Did you just
You
plus one?
drag
just
and drop.
drag and drop it from the
It'll auto do it.
thing. It'll give you
Uh,
the and everything.
I'm not expecting an injection of funds very soon, or ever really.
In that case, Mojo just let me do maths.
Heinrich, you always got something to say. What are your thoughts?
um, well, there's a couple items that I might look into getting prepared specially after a bit of time. And I'm going to say something such as like the braces of defense or the hat of disguise. Now, I understand these are
They
difficult.
don't mean anything to me. Sorry. Who are you talking to? You're gonna Red?
Sorry, I'm talking to the I'll be like, oh, hold on, Red, just 1 second as I go talk to the store
Actually,
owner,
no.
the shopkeep.
And you describe how that works. Like what he doesn't know what a braces of defense are.
Right.
Do you describe what that is though?
Yes.
Okay. He says, aren't you wearing armor though?
Yes, but I might not be for long. I don't know. I think I'm going to switch up my style.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough then. Look, for that, look off the top of my head, it'll be 5,000 gold piece
Okay.
for the braces of defense.
Okay. And would you happen to come across any tomes in your time? Any unique magical books, tomes?
Of course, I'm across many a tome. Do you want to be more specific?
More towards the tome of understanding or the tome of leadership and influence. I understand that these will be very expensive items, but depending on how long we're in town, I might.
No idea what you're talking about. I just got no idea what you're talking
Okay. If that's the case, it doesn't matter. And the last thing that has crossed my mind is the hat of disguise.
about. Okay. What would you use it for?
What would I use it for?
Mm.
Well, in some previous battles, I received some pretty sinister wounds, and I know this might seem awfully vain, but I do wish to cover them up. And it's something that no easy or like convenient means of magic could assist me with recovering.
That's not a whisper, Kurt.
That's fine. It's in Draconic. No one can.
Fair enough. That's a fair thing. Look, I can make it for you. You seem to have possibly the best reason for needing that sort of thing. Not feeling in your own body, that sort of thing.
That is, yes.
I can probably organize that for you for 750 gold pieces. But it will take time for me to make it.
Understandable. I think I understand that it might have been a bit of a long shot. Would I be able to come back to you on that at another time? I think for the moment.
I won't start work until I have the money.
Okay, excellent. at the moment, I would like, if it's alright with you, to get the cloak of protection with the uncommon glamour weave effect added to it.
Okay, well that'll be 850 gold pieces then.
850.
Yes. Uncommon is 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, it says 300 plus armor for the cost, but I'm
So it's the
applying it
armor
to
cost.
I'm applying it to the cloak. So that's 80 gold pieces to apply the flowing effects to the cloak. Oh
No,
no, is
There's a
that for,
cloak. There's a billowing in many fashions.
so is that for below the two things below it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I see. And then okay, so the 80 gold pieces plus the armor, and the 300. Okay. If that's the case, would I be able to grab just the? Oh, actually, red.
Yes.
Since I appear to be a touch short, you said 850, was it?
Yes.
I have. Oh, that's the wrong notes. I have 669. Would it'd be about 100? Oh no, just shy of 200, I believe. 281 gold pieces. Or was that
Red will hand you 25 platinum. So there you go.
outstanding?
Yeah, and then he'll go and hand each of you 25 platinum, except for you, Soren.
25 platinum.
Wait,
And then
what?
yeah, each of you get 25 platinum.
So
Except
whatever red gives to
Except
one.
Soren gets
That changes.
Soren gets 20 platinum.
Oh, you got fucking rorted,
Ooh.
Sonny.
Hey, no, he kept getting paid for things.
Not as
That's
much
on
as he
it.
just lost.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
comes a bitch. Thank you very much, Red.
Thank you.
Well, everybody else should thank you. But
Um,
yeah, good work.
Can I have reverse time slightly?
Yeah. That's the shop owner's like, does this change things for you guys? So
Where's
he
the
can-
magic shop?
So he'll have the cloak of
I'll just click on it every time.
he'll have the cloak of billowing and cloak of many fashions applied to a cloak of protection. Then.
Cool.
And I'll go for the cloak of protection with the uncommon glamour weave.
Great.
Effect.
Cool.
Excellent. Okay.
Everybody's getting cloaks protections.
Hey man, they're good.
Yeah, need that shit.
They
Do you know
are
how many times I hit the deck?
Yeah. I don't know. I want to get my AC higher though.
Boys, I've got the fucking big flex AC. Got
Yeah,
20
mate.
21.
You're
Dude,
Then I'll cast shield, and then Jay will be like, no!
Yeah, that's 0 plus.
oh man, I don't know.
I got
Yeah,
50
Connor,
gold.
what about that?
I'll ask the magic shop guy. I'll say, do the blacksmiths have +1 magic weapons at all? Or
they're fine blacksmiths in this city, but they make things. They don't enchant things.
I see.
You're not going to get a better price for magic items than here,
Roger that.
is what he says to you.
Yeah, that's cool. So if I had 70 platinum, is that 700 gold? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's a lot of money. Oh,
You're so in character. You're like, oh, but this virtual currency. Once it's gone, it's gone.
oh man, I don't know.
What will I sleep on at night?
Literally,
Good,
someone
buddy.
else can go. I have a big decision to make.
I
Oh
don't
man.
want anything.
Alrighty.
Okay, sorry.
Everyone sees some exchanging goods between Shiku and Mordredus.
What exchange
Interesting.
of goods?
Just some money. I'm giving him money and some jewelry.
Some raspberries.
I'll ask how long will it take to get it like an enchanted weapon?
Ah, it won't take me long at all.
Like, can I wait here while you do it?
Yes, that's.
What about 2 enchanted weapons?
Let's say 5 minutes for each, 10 minutes total.
I'll snap my fingers and I'll say, "You got yourself a deal, buddy boy," and I'll give him 70 platinum. Oh no, wait, no. I'll give him 60 platinum and 600 gold, and I'll get my what's it called?
I'd
I'll get
recommend.
my
Musket?
musket and my short sword done.
Wait, how's your AC at 21?
Okay, so I've got half plate +1
That's all fine. He'll go and do that.
Cool. I'll wait.
+1.
So do I just put the magic bonus to 1? That's all
So
I
you
gotta
got
do. Hey?
you got 17 from the half plate.
Yeah, magic bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got +3 from my shield.
Oh, you have a shield. That's right. I'm like, what?
And I've got a cloak of protection, which is another
Yeah.
+1.
I'm like, where's this number coming from? I don't know where. He's like 3 higher than he should be. Oh, the shield.
Oh boys, that's a lot of gold.
It's gone now.
Oh,
That's what you. What else were you gonna spend your fucking money on, Zach?
nothing. I was just gonna accumulate wealth.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Accumulate bitches.
Acquired currency.
Oh. I'm gonna feel. You're gonna see me look a little downtrodden. Not like I'm
Wow.
myself anymore.
While Strasmord is what's it called, waiting for the attunement, I'll pull out my Flamberge rapier and then place the ruby and do with the 10-minute ritual to make it 1.
Yep. Cool. Yep. Yeah. There's enough space in the store.
Yeah, if not, I'll sit on the crate in the back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, not
I
the
feel
back, but
emptied. So much shit.
I'm empty.
It's got like 7 plat, 5 gold, and silver, and 4 gold.
Ordered us? You don't want anything?
No, Mo just isn't gonna order anything.
order.
Siren, you sure you're good?
Yeah.
Alrighty, see yourself.
We're not coming back.
I don't want to have 25 feet movement speed.
Are we?
I hold the
It's
wall,
11
I get
o'clock. Are we
cuffed.
stopping?
Yeah, well, it's 11 now, so I feel like if everybody's finished up,
Yep. Oh, guys, it's a
you can't. It's like
1,200 gold. That's
you
so
can come back here.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's still other places to visit, like the blacksmith, the illustrious, what's it called?
Metal.
Metal.
So much money.
You're so caught up about it, dude.
Yeah,
Me.
it's a lot of money.
You got a 3k gun.
Yeah, I know, that's fucked.
No, I'm saying you
Shut the
telling
fuck
me.
up.
You would have seen my eyes just gobsmacked. Like, imagine all that gold.
Imagine
Alright.
if I haven't chucked,
Thanks.
chucked the silver at those
Yeah.
goblins. No.
Resmort starts hunching over.
My favorite part about that for Kurt is that he got ripped off.
Oh,
No, I'm pretty certain I got ripped off, but I was like, I'm not gonna
I'm-
bother to fucking.
I'm ahead, but thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
What about Friday? When
I
Olive got his
don't
first-
think Sonny can't do Friday, so
Oh, I can do if we
There we
morning
go.
Friday?
No way.
Nah.
that's not
Friday
gonna work.
morning.
Yeah.
From 4 till 12. So, yeah. Pretty
Take it or
much
leave it.
What's this? What time?
No, we're not doing Friday. It's alright. We'll do
No,
we'll
no,
do
I'm
next
not
week.
on Friday.
And then, so what? Against the Giants,
Wait, also we won't do another session this week.
Not for this campaign, no. This is
Oh,
it. Yeah.
okay.
Bummer.
I want to do more shopping.
I think
Nah.
we've
And then
I'll do
against the
some shopping.
Giants.
Oh,
Didn't
okay.
you
Well,
spend all
okay.
your money, Josh?
I still got 50.
Dude, those wands and rods seem so good, and then I realized that I'd get 25 fucking move speed if I use them.
Okay,
No,
you
you
can't
can
run
put
on
it
all
away as
fours.
a free action on your turn.
Yeah, you can put it away as a free action.
Um,
You've
And then
persuaded
run
me.
then
somewhere.
are we just gonna do normal time Sunday?
Yeah.
Think
yeah,
about
I
it.
think,
None of that.
is everybody okay with normal time on Sunday?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine,
10
man.
to 3?
I was just
It'll-
gonna say I was pretty burnt out though after last.
Yeah,
No,
thanks
I
for pushing
can't
on,
say
guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
This one's
I
gonna be a
was like,
short
"Oh."
session anyway. It won't be. Mitchell was
Yeah,
saying it's not gonna be.
it'll only be about a 3-hour session or something.
Oh,
like that.
cool.
And I will
I
also be
guess-
holding certain people hostage afterwards to make sure
Yeah, I
they
was
make
gonna say,
characters for
that's
my
gonna be me.
for my one shot.
Yeah, so you can use
There's
the extra time. if you want.
there's at least two
do that.
people in particular I would like to hold hostage.
And if
Not me.
you finish your characters in time, I'll hold you hostage for mine. And
Oh.
What?
Mitchell
No,
can
it's
hold you
too-
hostage for his.
Too much D&D.
That's a lot.
Hostages.
Yeah,
Son-
with those
Oh, Zach,
one
Zach,
with
Zach.
those
Tell
one
them what
shots.
it is.
For you, Sonny, I recommend if you're gonna be like, holy shit, I have to come up with 3 characters.
No,
Like-
I'm not gonna come up with 3 characters. That's not
Exactly,
possible.
yeah. You could play like the same character for 2 of the one shots, or maybe all 3, and they could just be at a different
You
level.
just level them
each
up.
time.
Arnie.
Yeah.
Arnie's my boy. Rest in peace.
From downtown.
Like as an idea or something. So you don't
To
have
be
to
honest, Sonny, because my campaign, my one shot set in the universe of my homebrew game. If you can't be fucked for at least one, I'll make you a character for my one shot.
Oh, it'll be OP too.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how hard
Cool.
it
That
is.
sounds
Yeah, but
well and
Yeah,
Um,
we'll lock that in. I
but yeah, Sonny, keep.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your magic purchasing now? I don't mind.
Yeah. I'll get Can I like
Alright,
meta?
I'm
a
gonna
bit?
go.
I don't
See you guys.
really understand the difference between a rod and a staff.
There is
So
only-
a staff means that you could use it as a quarterstaff and whack someone with it if you needed